Good morning. How we doing? We've got a Scoopy, hello. Critter Doodles, Butts, Avian, hello. I know I saw a Tony. Butts and Critter Doodles also with subs. Thank you so much for 18 months and 47 months. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. We also got Bird of the Blazes. Hello. Timothy, hello. How we doing? Oh my goodness, we got more coming. Mazda, Wasted Mind, Ravenlord, Scott, hello. How we doing? Norman coming in here. How you doing? 7 months. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Riot, hello. Valthonus, hello. How are ya? Valthonus, I had so much fun with your chaos that it's time for my own. How are you today? Blarg is indeed a thing. It sounds like a very blargy Monday. All right, today, chat, in case you haven't heard, our community is doing a starter box challenge where we are all picking either a combat patrol, a boarding patrol, or a Age of Sigmar Vanguard box. And we're going to paint them together for the month of August. I decided that since Emperor's Children, like, basically a guaranteed thing, right? Thousand Suns out. Death Guard out. World Eaters now out. There's one missing. I decided to hop in, get a combat patrol, and we're going to go full-on Emperor's Children. So today, I'm going to start building, and then for everyone who's already kind of ready, we're going to start painting tomorrow. So if you've got your combat patrol ready to go, tomorrow is the start date, and then you've got the month to get it all worked out. I still have to figure out my color scheme. So I have one that I've used for Fulgrim, and I've used it on my Age of Sigmar Slaanesh. So I think I'm going to try and pull that in and kind of tweak it a little bit to work a little better with the power armor. But yeah, that's the plan. For my Chaos peoples, I do need help trying to figure out what loadout. So the loadout here is what you get for the combat patrol, which is plasma and hammer. It seems like a weird mix. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. I'm considering maybe changing out the hammer for something. So I think we may start with these characters and then come back for the Hellbrood once we figure out like what we want to do. But yeah, that's what we got. If anyone else would like to join us for the starter box challenge, I'm going to throw the Discord here in the chat. There is a thread for that. Go to the pinned messages and you can see all the details. But it really is that simple. Grab one of the combat patrols, or if you already have the minis that are part of it, and come join us. We're just going to paint all August together. And then at the end, we will do a showcase of everyone who finished their patrols. But says, just finished watching the Formula 1 Sprint VOD. Got good timing? Yeah. Wasted Mind says, Heresy will be greeted with blam. Sons of Malice? Nah, we going pink and purple. Pink and purple. Wish I had the money to afford one. Not getting enough hours for my job to do the starter box challenge. Well, I'm sure if this goes well, I think we will do more challenges. And then also smaller challenges. So, find more ways to knock out that old backlog. Saturday Warhammer Starter Box Rails Painting Challenge. Gonna show off a different game set. It's tough, right? I don't want to go like too far out. I think if you can find something of similar size, probably okay. I don't want to discourage anyone from doing a challenge. I don't want to get too far away from it though. You know, there's a line there somewhere for the challenges. But if you can find something of similar miniature like size, I think that would probably be okay. Tentacle's not the best loadout because Slaanesh. If you're doing Emperor's Children and you replace the hammer with a massive blurred image, my whole mini's just censored. Just censored. Now I need to find a Hellbrute in the closet, all tentacles, because the dread rat flailing around is funny. So that's the, there's so many. I was talking to Critter Doodles right before we started. There's so many options is the hard part. So if we go to the Hellbrute, that's one side. So you can take all of those options. And then you have the whole other side, which is another, I think, 4 or 5 options. Yeah. I actually really love the, like, tentacles. But I don't know. I feel like if we're going plasma, we should also go with, like, missiles, right? Just go full-on shooty dread. I feel like that's probably a good way to go, but I don't know. I haven't played Emperor's Children. I am brand new to this army. I don't know. Because I don't know what the Slaanesh stuff gives them either. Like if there's a benefit to give them a certain thing or not. So I think we're going to start with the Apostle. And then we'll come back for that Hellbrute. We'll think on it a little bit. But that's what I've got today. What are you guys up to today? Anyone else? It sounds like Timothy also getting Combat Patrol ready to go. Anyone else ready to hop in? Let me find the sprues for this. I think that's him. And that's him. That looks right. And the Hellbrute's right on top too, so perfect. Chaos Exalted, hello. Have you come to kill Chaos? I didn't even get my glue out. That's how prepared I am today. Streamer and community always twisting loyalist purple for their heretical desires. They're going to be so pretty wasted mine. You just wait. You just wait. Not doing a combat patrol build. It is plasma and hammer, which seems weird. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, someone gets stuck in auto mod? Maybe. I don't see it on my end, but maybe. I just find it easy to build interceptors because I want to waste more detailed models on the bolters. Yeah. No, whatever you're going to take, Avian, do it up. Slaanesh favors melee by mark. Have the fist or the scourge would work. Always fist bump. It's kind of, I think I like that over the hammer. Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we stick with something melee. I mean, it's probably good if something comes after him, you know? Hey there, do you ever paint larger figures not game related? Sometimes. I am definitely someone who likes to play with my toys. But we've done a few display pieces. How are you? If you'd like to see some of that, that would be on my socials. I've got, I did some Big Child creative stuff. I did some little Berserk figures that are on there. But if you want to check those out, those are on my socials. But I like to play with my toys, so we do a lot of Warhammer and things here. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Wasteland Ranger, welcome in. How are you? Magnets. I started to look at the different arms, too. The only thing that's hard is there's only the one shoulder pauldron, so I have to figure that out. If I wanted to magnetize. I don't think I want to magnetize, if I'm honest. I would just probably get another one. I feel like doing, like, a shooty one and a melee one, maybe. Hey, Adam Spider, welcome in. Suggest choosing anything but Slaanesh at the moment, unless you want to lean into using Age of Sigmar parts to convert them. Other cult scots have kits now. See, that's the thing, is I'm trying to get ahead of what I'm assuming will be an Emperor's Children release. Because World Eaters just got theirs. Obviously, Thousand Sons and Death Guard are already out. It's a matter of time, I think. Berserk cats work surprisingly well, right? I had so much fun with those. They are from Blood Carrot Knights. And they're such fun little sculpts. They have a lot of different little fan sculpts, if you like the style of that. They've got some for World of Warcraft. I know they had a Matrix cat, which was pretty cute. But if you like that style, they've got a lot of different ones. Sorry, I'm hunting down my pieces here. Where's 3? Oh, turned weird. Decided to pull the plug, ask locals if anyone will teach me boarding patrols. Got invited to a 2v2 on Friday. I know exactly 0 of the rules. I feel like that's how a lot of people hop in, though. Because it's a matter of whenever you can play, hop in. Curious what would be line troops from British Children. I think it's cultists. So I did pick up a box of cultists as well. So this is the new cultist kit. So we'll work on them at some point. Make them purple, too. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Hey, Grezel, welcome in. The challenge is just the painting. So I'm actually behind a lot of people in chat. Because I am not built yet. Welcome in. How are you? And then, yeah, if anyone else would like to join, that is all in the Discord for all the details. What you up to? How was everyone's weekend, if we didn't get to hang out yesterday? We don't legit Emperor's Children kits. I have the other cults already. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and get a head start, and then I can just add whatever is new when it comes out. Because, like, yeah. Obviously, it's not confirmed, but I feel like it's just a matter of time. How do you just not have Emperor's Children when the others are out? So I'm just going to go for it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Let's see, I'm out on print my own stuff. I won't sleep ever again if I start printing stuff out from other people. That's fair. I mean, if you can do it. That's pretty cool. Cultists will be fun? I think so. I hope it doesn't turn into, like, a lot of cultists needed for a list, but I figured a box or so would be fun to get started with before I add on anything else. I need something a little different from just more Chaos Space Marines. I'm also, yeah, we just finished the Possessed for the Black Legion, and now we're starting this, because I don't know, I hate myself, I guess. But purple and gold instead of black and gold. It's different, chat. It's different. 100% they will launch them. I can't wait. Yeah. I'll just get a head start. When Nikki never eyes in chat saying, why? Terminators are always fun. Live Madness, hello. How are ya? Bliss Barb plus Cultist Kit Bash. I am not doing anything with the Bliss Barb. The Bliss Barb are going to stay right where they're at. How are you? Welcome in. They're a pain. I didn't even get my glue out. They're pain enough as is. I don't need me kit bash it. It's a fun idea though. It's a fun idea. Per sure, welcome in. How are you? You would think Tzeentch we fill with Chaos Spawn, but perhaps Slaanesh? I could see a lot of for Tzeentch, yeah. So the other things I have that we can add in is I have a Lord Discordant, because I just picked him up because he was cool. I do have a Helldrake, before anyone else asks. Right now it's in a Thousand Suns color, yeah. Because I thought I was going to do some Thousand Suns. So we'll have to either strip or just paint over. I think I can just paint over at that point. It's just riddled with Zangors. So many Zangors. Poor Exalted. But what if we put them in a few more boxes, though? What if we do a few more? Girl says, I have 3 3D printers. Had to stop completely because so many friends had so many requests. I was swamped forever. I even tried to basically give a printer to 2 of those files. They said they wouldn't do it themselves. I mean, that just means you don't take any more. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Per sure says, I just finished my Bliss Barb Archers. No idea how people field armies with 50 or 60. 10 nearly killed me. That's when I stopped working on my army. As I was cruising along, and then I got to the archers, and I was just like, absolutely not. And I put them back away. Absolutely not. So one day when I am brave, we'll get back to the Slaanesh. I feel like that's just going to be my last unit to do. I'll work on literally anything else just to get back to the army, and then we'll do them at the end. Those links on Discord to show my projects. Yeah, if you want to throw, like, if you got a portfolio, feel free to share it. I'll just ask not to get too spammy. Squeezel, welcome in. How are ya? Don't take more requests. I feel like they're taking me a little for granted there. I think I would push back at that point. You don't want to, yeah. You don't want to be the 3D just printing machine. I feel like they're taking you for granted a bit. It's the problem with 3D print. It's a whole extra hobby. It is. Between learning how to support things if you need to, maintaining the machines, finding the files, cleaning the files. It's a whole different hobby. Hey, just some guy, welcome in. How are ya? New hand from E3D? I don't know what that is. What is that? Toasty Squeezel, I'm sorry. I hope you get some relief from toastiness today. I have to leave the house today, and I'm not happy about it. It's to pick up Chaos Knights, though, so I guess I can't complain. We have a Chaos Knights commission army coming in, but I gotta go pick it up. And see if the game store finally has some paint. They've been out of paint for a long, long time. But it did look like one of the stores here locally finally got paint, so maybe they do have more stuff this time. I'm hoping. Building some demonettes now. Such a relief after the archers. I feel like, yeah, anything at that point. Anything but the archers. Supposed to be in the finished. There you go. Chat, if you want to check those out, those are in the Discord. I'll take a look here after stream. Again, the Discord is where we kind of hang out in between streams, or if you want to join the Starter Box Challenge, all the details are in there. Oh no, we get to build them. Yeah, we'll be building the knights. I don't think, unless there was someone here in chat, I don't think I would take a built knight commission, because it's so much easier to have the panels separate. I don't think I want to mess with that. Rats, welcome in. How are you? Gosh darn it. That's a bad word, it is. Do you mean a name called Revo? It makes it easier to change nozzles. Okay, basically you change nozzle without having to heat it up and use wrenches. Oh, interesting. Hat. It is indeed. Lauren says, I'm gonna need help. Folks who understand boarding patrols, please help in the Discord. We have a call for help. I think Ravenlord has played boarding patrol. I'm trying to think who else I know has mentioned it specifically. That is that's the person coming to mind, though. It might be due to my over-the-moon happiness with Paracro Black-Green working. Would you be interested in the flip tops? I don't need them. If you're... What is the flip top? I'd have to look at them. If you're not going to use them, though, I may give them a good home. I mean, I feel like anything's better than the Sriracha top. It's my gut and reaction to that. Does the boarding patrol box count for the challenge? It sure does. Come join us. Yeah, I would say if you're interested, check out the pinned messages. So if you don't know how to do that for Discord, at the very top there's a little thumbtack. If you click on that in the thread, you can get to the pinned messages, because there's a lot of us going back and forth about what we wanted to do. But if you go to that, the first message will have all the details, and you can go through all that. But a boarding patrol absolutely counts. And so look at this yellow tank. I learned the hard way that yellow needs a white base. I feel like that's something, yeah, we all run into at some point, is trying to get yellow to work. Oh, Critter Doodles can help with boarding patrols. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was not, I didn't think, it's not a game type we usually play, so I hadn't really looked into it. The combat patrol I'm interested in, because it seems like a good way to like run an event. Is everyone just brings your box. You got set loadouts. Makes it real easy. Which is why I'm excited to get these guys together. I think it'd be good for Adepticon too, if anyone wants to play. Just bring your box, we're good to go. Yeah, you can do a few different bases for yellow. It depends on the yellow you're looking for. So you can do a brown or an orange. You can do magenta and the shading kind of becomes the orange. You can do white if you want a super bright yellow. There's a couple different whites. Sorry, building my Drukari boarding patrol all on the weekend if you want to join us. If you want that extra little push, Scooby. You just need to throw a before photo in there, and then we start painting tomorrow. Since you missed out on a killer Lumina Thiel, are you interested in some Chaos Dudes from Assassinorum? I'll have to take a look. I don't know what dudes you got. I'm at that annoying part of this army is I don't know what I don't know at this point. I don't know what I need. I don't know what's best for Slaanesh. I'm very much winging it. I want to get some cool characters from Forge World. I do know that. Son of Horus, welcome back in. How are you? Back in the office after my half week in Indy for meetings, and I already hate it. It's been 3 hours. Well, welcome back. I hope today isn't too bad. How much are the boarding patrols typically? I don't actually know. Yeah, I really didn't look at boarding patrols. It wasn't something I was interested in. I was gonna say, and then you have to go back to Indy, right? For Gen Con. I managed to build the 20 Termagants yesterday from Leviathan. It helps that they are 4 pieces each. Alright. So they're Pauldron. Is this a commission army for you? This is mine. I am going to be starting my Emperor's Children army. You headed out?
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun.
Behave, chat.
Scott says behave. Scott was able to, so he took the day off because he needed just a mental health day away from work. He posted up to try and get a game. He's playing someone else with knights. I don't think anyone else wants to play knights. So now the knights have to play knights. It makes me giggle. Yes, Dad. Let's see, boarding patrols were around 110, 125 or so with some variants. Yeah, I think this... that would be cheaper than the combat patrol, actually. I think with my discount, mine was about that. We're only going to Gen Con. Oh, on Friday. I don't think it's the con for me anymore. That's fair. It is a lot. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm my second favorite Legion after Sons of Horus. Jesse, welcome in. How are you? Have you recovered from moving day? How we doing today? How we feeling? You're my dad, Scott. I would have played him with Necrons if he wasn't at work. Yeah, he just needed a day out of the office. But was able to find a game. So he's going to play Knights today. And then I think later this week we're going to play against my Eldar. Because I haven't played my Eldar yet. And I want to see how they do. I've got a... probably a super suboptimal Eldar list put together that I want to try. Just to see how everything works. Because I haven't played them at all. So time to throw them in. Son of Horus, I'm going to ask you. I have a Hellbrute to build, and I don't know what loadout to do. Combat Patrol has the Plasma and the Hammer. And that seems like a weird combo. Is there anything you would suggest for Emperor's Children? Critter Doodles kind of suggested sticking with melee. With either the Power Fist or the Scourge. And I do like the Scourge, it looks cool. I think on cool factor, I like it. How many fire prisms do you have? None yet. I have to build mine. I know they're the hotness right now. I don't have any. So of course, it's not that. I've gone to Gen Con like 11 times. I think in that time I've only done like 7 events. 3 of those were last year. It says I'm still in bed and still tired and sore. Yeah. Yeah. But moved in. That's exciting. Alright, there's our first little dude. Oh no. Weird they put him on the base and then they put more stuff on him. Alright, okay, his pistol. Total melee or total... that's kind of what I was thinking. Double fist with flamer is pretty hot sauce. Can I go double fist? I'll have to look. As in, do I have the bits for that? Not that I'm doubting that it's legal. A crab claw on the Hellbrute? Trying to think if I would have one, Evian. Like from one of the, trying to think of another larger kit would have one I could use. All the things are in kitchen, what little I have. Bedroom and bathroom are unpacked. Wow, that's awesome. The unpacking takes a while. Sounds like you've got a real good start, Jesse. That's awesome. I love Crab Claw Dream. Just go and buy a lobster at the store. Yeah, I'm trying to think if one of my larger kits would have... because I should have my bits from Slaanesh stuff. From the Sigmar stuff. I just don't know if any would work. 2 crab claws? Grab people. Grab people. It would be cool, especially if I was going to go with the Scourge. That would work nicely and be thematic. But I don't know if I have one. It's going to get auto-mod, I don't know. I'm surprised I'm not seeing some of the auto-mod stuff. But I trust Exalted. So if it does, I trust Exalted. I'm just straight up no post. Oh, sorry. Sadie is upset that Scott's leaving. 1 second. I'm gonna mute. Okay, I think it's safe. She is not happy about Scott leaving. Scary, scary garage door. Get it. Get it. She's so annoying. She's so annoying. Alright, here's our first dude. For realsies this time. I'll get the bases out a little bit later, but because I think they are at the bottom of the box. This doesn't want to glue. Come on. Don't make a liar out of me. Here we go. She heard he's playing knights and is reacting as such. She's like, they're OP. Nerf knights. Bark, bark, bark. Is she wagging her tail when she barks? I don't know. I can't see her. I like that Sadie's just a meta player. Some tryhard. Alright. For realsies, there's our first boy. All done. We got all these flames to figure out colors for, too. I have so much color planning I need to do that I just haven't. Been too busy working on the salamanders. Alright, got little disciple friends to build next. Little friends. Is anyone else doing some hobby? Maybe later today? What have we got, chat? What has everyone been working on? I'm going to do a quick little... We've been working on salamanders. So I've got these to work on after I get back from picking up Chaos Knights. These are Contemptors. And then I'm keeping my Tyranids on the table because I really want to get them finished. So I've got these. I got a little annoyed because the knight that I was going to do on... Or I'm sorry, the marine I was going to do on the base has the sculpted... The sculpted ultramarine stuff, so like it has to be. So I'm going to see if I can find a different space marine. And get his base together. And then if you missed it yesterday, we worked on Slenderman from Kingdom Death. And I want to get him together this week as well. So yeah, that's what I've got on the table this week. Imagine Sadie tomorrow for the Knights and Eldari matchup. The house will shake. Curtis is about to pack up and have my space souls get their tails kicked. Gonna drop some points after my long hiatus. Thank you so much. It was so good to see you, Critter Doodles. What are you playing against? Thanks to folks in the Discord. Need to build Ripper Swarms, Tyranid Warriors, and a Winged Prime until Friday. Son of Horse says, I did 2 Berserkers yesterday. Absolutely lost steam. Probably finish them tonight. I hate when you get like all settled in. You're like, I don't actually want to do this right now. That says, really want to start putting paint on the nutcrackers today. Let's go. Let's see. Have D&D tomorrow, so do it all during then. So good, yeah. He's pretty creepy. I think we're gonna go with the black and white stripes. I think that's just gonna match the color scheme a little bit better. Pull in a little bit creepy factor, so that'll be on the socks and maybe the sleeves, maybe both. But yeah, just gonna. And then I don't know. I wanna. There's something missing. I'm trying to put my finger on what it is, but we're getting there. I think I can finish him this week. And one with Gunborg. Speaking of Gunborg, I did go ahead and do a TikTok and a Instagram reel for Gunborg. If you want to check her out, She's on my socials. She's been a lot of fun. Such a neat little sculpt. I believe World Eaters, Corn Demons are a mix. That'll be cool. I'm excited to hear how it goes, Critter Doodles. I hope it's fun. I know from Rogue Wolf, who also took Space Wolves, said Ragnar is a beast. I don't think I'm going to touch mine until the Codex. I'm having too much fun with the bugs, and I want to try the Eldar. But I hope you have some fun stuff in your list. Slenderman could be maybe used as a Necron. Oh, Transcendent Catan, maybe. Trying to think height. I mean, if you use the creepy squeedly stuff, could be. Could be. Also, I'm one doggo short of the Demon's Combat Patrol. One doggo. Would that be the challenge, Son of Horus? Is that what you're looking at for it? Or just curious? She doesn't have a gun. Swordborg. It is, I don't know why that's her name. It is an interesting one. But yeah. She's fun. I like her. Yeah, we'll keep working on her this week. In between the rest of the salamanders here. Oh yeah, Ragnar's in the list, as are most of the other name characters around. Have a great day. Bye, Critter Doodles. Have fun. We'll see you later. Alright. Heroes. That's what I need to put in my list when I play. Alright. And then he's got his book on his back. So let's get 12. Of course, the book is in 3 different pieces. Because of course it is. That's what the World Eaters are for. If I can't get them assembled, I have like 5 backups. Gotcha. I'll say, if you're one doggo short, I say throw them in. Slaneshi goodness. That's right, Tuvon. How are you? We're here to bring the noise. What you up to today? We are starting with our Dark Apostles and those little disciples. Mostly because I need to decide what I want the Helper loadout to be. The Combat Patrol one is a plasma gun and the hammer, which seems like a weird mix to me. And I think I was leaning kind of what Son of Horus said. We either go all melee or all shooty. And as much as I love melee, I feel like that might be where I start. I do love me some melee. Wait, how does this work? What do you... Oh, I see. This... Maybe? That's the most confusing way to write that instruction. Hold on, chat. Let me try this other piece and see if that helps. Oh, I see. That's what didn't even make it to auto mod. Twitch is like, no, dog. Not in here. Not in here. I do have my settings a little higher just because we have a fancy check mark that I don't want to lose. So, could be part of it. I don't want to lose the check mark. This is confusing. What the hell? I don't really know where this piece is supposed to be sitting. It looks like it should be here-ish. Let me come back to this guy. This is weird. I'm gonna set you aside for right now. My brain's not brainulating. Alright, let's get the other boy first. Because, like, where it sits, there's not really a good contact point for it, which is weird. Is that the book boy or the censor boy? The book boy is a little strange. just as far as getting the book on him. Hey, Mikey, welcome in. How are ya? The brain's not brainulating. We'll come back. What you up to today? We are building my Emperor's Children, so we can start painting them this week. So I will probably do the airbrushing this week and then start details next week. Is probably our plan for here on stream. Because we've got some Seraphon I also need to work on. Book boy sucks ass. It's a very awkward connection for this book, and I may just do that after stream where I can take a good look at it. It's very weird how that goes together. I've painted these before, so I've actually painted these for the Black Legion Commission. But I think Scott built these. I don't remember. I don't remember building these, so. Yes, my Emperor's Children. We did it. So for the starter box challenge that we're doing, I decided to hop in. So I've got these. I have the new Kill Team that came out a little while ago for Chaos. That had the like new Warpsmith and all that in it. And then I've got a few bigger things that I'm gonna pull over for Emperor's Children. I'm excited. Now to just get color scheme locked down. What are you up to today, Mikey? How was weekend? How was everyone's weekend? If we didn't get to hang out yesterday, what was everyone up to? Ours was, so we had to do some yard work Saturday morning. Sadie's barking it again. I'm confused. Are you doing pink and black, heresy purple, something else? I am thinking heresy purple, yeah. We'll match, kind of match the Fulgrim I did. Pull in from what we've doing on the Sigmar side of things. Kind of have that all go together. Is Scott back? What is happening? Irvry, hello, how are you? That way when I pull in, if we can pull in demons and stuff, they all match and they look cool, and I'm excited. I don't know what she's doing. Surely she may make all the models, all your models now, as opposed to tomorrow when the challenge begins. Tomorrow is when painting starts. We can all build. We can all build. That way we can start laying paint first thing tomorrow. I'm excited. The plan will be, whatever we build today, I'll prime tomorrow. And then start getting this color scheme figured out. You can't build till tomorrow? Well, sucks to suck. Just kidding. I'm excited you'll get to come build with us. A reminder, if anyone's joining us for the challenge, get your before photo in. That way we can do the showcase. Because it's going to be really cool to see everyone's before and after. So make sure you get your photos in. Sadie, we love you. I don't know what she's doing. She's just losing her mind back there. My first thought was maybe Scott forgot something, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. Technically I already won. I chose Death Guard. Nope. Paint starts tomorrow. Can my photo be the starter box still sealed up? It can. Yes. It sure can. I think a lot of people, again, because it's like kind of before and after, a lot of people are sharing everything all built. But yeah, if you've got that today. Hey, Flaming Noob, welcome in. Slaane's pronouns be he, she, they, or it. All of the above. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome in. How are you today? The answer is yes. What you up to? Sorry, I'm trying to get the angle of this little arm just right. Why are these little disciples the hardest thing to build in the box? I don't understand. Why must you be difficult? Why must you be difficult? Right. Oh, something unique? Maybe. Whatever they want to go by. think I got that right. It doesn't seem... kind of doesn't look right no matter which way I put it. But I think this fits the shape of it best. Alright, so then... the sensor, and then we'll make sure that it's correct. William, hello, how are ya? All knows there's a Critter Doodles sighted in the Discord. There is a Critter Doodles. He was here in chat too. How are ya? Critter Doodles is off to play a game today. We got to see him. How are you? You're back. Hello. We are building our combat patrol today. How are you? What you up to? 11 members children as a faction. It's a shame GW forgot they existed back in 3rd edition. So a big reason, Flaming Noob, that we're working on these today is World Eaters got their box. And I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to get ahead of things. It's coming. It's just a matter of time, I think. So if we can get kind of a starter army together, then I'll add all the good stuff when it comes out. That's my plan. I'm just going to get ahead of everything. That way when they get all the sick new stuff, I'm good to go. I missed the Doodle Master? You did. But hey, there's Discord. See, all caps. Ships passing in the night. Are they the same person? Have we seen Will and Critter Doodles in the same spot? I don't think we have. I knew that wasn't right. Hold on. Let me get this arm first. Maybe that'll help. Why are the disciples so hard to get together here? This is so weird. I'm like, I'll build something easy, then we'll do the Hellbrute. No. Sometimes edition, I think so. Well, they don't have enough regular Chaos Space Marines, though. I've got enough. I got this box, and I also got a box of cultists so far to start with. So that'll be my starting point. And then, yeah, as they get more stuff, I'll pick up new stuff. Got secret intel? If only. No, it's just it has to happen. We got everyone else. It's just time. I mean, yes, I am absolutely the inside man. I am Potato Camera. Is me. Is me. Okay, I never would have gotten that correct without the sensor. So there we go. Now he's good. Now we can censor it up. Am I secretly an extremely talented artist? Are you? Yeah, you can be whatever you want. Become the Critter Doodles of your dreams. Red glasses, Nikki, means the sass levels are incredibly dangerous levels. I just return whatever chat puts into my chat. That's any day, though. If you come in here wanting smoke, I'm gonna dish it back out. If we're all real nice, I'll give it back. Everyone says tonight's gonna be a bunch of priming stuff before and after the gym, so I can start painting tomorrow. Let's go. Hey Harper, welcome in. How you getting on? I've been working on some metal tyrannid zoanthropes. How fun. Welcome in. It's good here. We're just building our combat patrol for our starter box challenge. So I'll be ready to roll with the rest of Discord here soon. Her eyes are taller than the sky. Her vengeance knows no bounds. It was nearly 6 years between Death Guard and World Eaters, though. Do you know how many minis I have to paint? I'm good. I'm good. Also, like, yeah. I got enough stuff to paint. We'll just be ready. Always be ready. Become the series of disturbing cryptid sightings you want to see in the world. Exactly. Don't let your dreams stay dreams. Did you share the glue you're using? Yes. This is Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. It is a plastic glue, so it'll only work with plastic. But what it actually does is it'll melt the plastic for a better hold. So if you are used to being able to pop things off like a base or something, you would not be able to do that with this. You won't be able to use it for resin or metal. But it does have the handy brush, which is really, really nice and really easy to use. But it is a plastic glue. Panda, welcome in. How are you? And yeah, the brush does extend, which is also fun, and blows chat's mind every time. For me, it's easier to just swish the bottle around, but it does extend. What do you mean extends? It extends. Yeah, if you spill the stuff on your cutting mat, you can see what happens, actually. Because I spilled some the other day. Ta-da! You can melt that too, because it's also plastic. Chat, look. It extends. You can pop it there. Ah. And then I'll push it back to where it was. Ah. I love that blows chat's mind every time. Yeah, you just... Oops. It also extends that way, apparently. Ah. It's my favorite thing. Chat losing their mind. Extendo brush, no way! Way. Let's see, I was reading through the Wolves Index cards. Logan and his Wolf Chariot can join units, of Things Wolves? Is that Fenris Wolves? I think that makes sense. Lead the pack, you know? Stop tickling the one brain cell. No, I'm gonna tickle it with my extendo brush. I have a mighty need. Alright, there is Censor Boy. I'll do Book Boy after stream because he's a nightmare for whatever reason. Who knew the hardest thing to build in this kit was a book on the back of his, on his back. Alright. That means we have to decide what this Hellbrute's getting. Because I really want him built today. Because he's fun to, like, bring on stream. Is that the beginning? That's the beginning of him. Alright. So again, we have all those options, and then we have just as many options on the other side. And that's what we'll have to figure out here soon. But to start, we got his little torso to build. Oh, Thunderwolves. So you can read Thunderwolf Cav. Are they any good this edition? That's my question to you. I never had great luck with my Thunderwolves. They were fine. The Wolfen were my MVP, just across the board. Trying to figure out what sprue we're starting with. Where is everything? I feel like this is the answer. Here's the front. Am I looking for the back piece? What am I looking for? There's 8. I need 25? Where is that? There's our hammer. I have no idea where I'm starting, chat. Sorry. Give me a second. Surely there's not another sprue. No, because that's Havoc's. Okay. It's here somewhere. I just gotta find it. 8, 9, 7. The heck is 25? How? How is this 25 and this also 25? God damn it, GW. Okay, I guess. Okay. That is the front. That is this piece. No wonder I'm confused. Jesus. Okay. Slaanesh Hellbrute. I want to think about the lore behind that in Tales. You're gonna get an affiliate link for Tamiya. I think it's on my Amazon if you guys want to use that. Exclamation gear. I do think I have the Tamiya on there. What's eat for brekkie? What do you have, Jazzy? What's the what are the options? Hey, Aki Dempsey, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, so it's gonna be part of a full army. is why I don't mind changing it up. The combat patrol comes with the plasma and the hammer, which I think is a really weird loadout. So I think we're probably going to switch it up. But thank you. I do appreciate that. Do not expect them to be near each other. Well, it's not even the right number, so it doesn't even matter. Apparently, simultaneously, in the same build step, there are two 25s, so. I'm still begging for the job. Games Workshop, just give me your kit, let me build it once, and I'll show you where all the errors are. Please. I will do this for you. Just hire me. Okay, we gotta pick a head option. He's got 6 different head options. I kind of want a helmet. Which one looks the coolest, we think? Let's go with 11. Let's go with this one. Since we don't have the cool, like, Forge World-y Slanesh looking option. Hey, Hammer, welcome in. How are ya? But US Amazon, yeah. I mean, if we want 50 different affiliate links. Hey, Spetsnat, welcome in. How are you? Thunderwolves are okay. Fairly tanky and get a lot of attacks, not quality attacks. You want to throw them troops and medium infantry. That sounds about right. Let's see. Okay, leftover tacos, leftover barbecue, leftover pizza. I mean, breakfast pizza, always a good shout. Oh, and a few donuts. I guess that's a little more traditional. I guess that's a little more traditional, but also breakfast pizza. I forgot I had the Astra Militarum CP as part of Cadia's stance. Oh, yeah. You got some options here. I forgot you had that. I'm about to become the VP of the Special Design Studio. Just let me build your kits. I'll show you where all the errors are. You can go fix them. I do this for you. I do this for all of us. Hey, Alcatraz, welcome in. Noticing some kits doing it the way the booklet instructs you is sometimes wrong. Yeah. Sometimes there's weird orders to things. The one I really hate is if they have it angled in a way where you can't see where it's actually connecting. That's my least favorite. I need to see where the pieces actually connect. How are you? Is there anything you're working on today? Could use an extra Demon Prince head for the Hellbrute. Maybe. I think we're going to stick with this for now. Thank you, though. It is a good idea. If I was more prepared for kit bashing, which I'm just not today, it would be a cool idea, yeah. Why is there a thing there if it doesn't actually fit in there? Oh, that's what 25 is for. Okay. Actual 25 we need first. Wait. That's not 25 either. Holy shit. What is this piece then? I think this is actually 10. Yeah. We're off to a great start, chat. Off to a great start. There are actual breakfast pizzas. Yeah. Yeah. Any pizza is breakfast pizza if you're not a coward. Exactly. Yeah, there's breakfast pizza. They do the eggs and stuff on them. Mm-hmm. Some sausage. Bacon. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure the Demon Prince head's a lot larger. I think so. I was wondering, because you'd have to probably change a lot of this, since it comes in through the back to, like, hold that head in place. You'd probably have to do some work there, which I am just not equipped to do today. It does just straight up look like his head's just poking through a hole. I wish this sat in here a little nicer than it does. I'm assuming this peg will go to something later, but for right now it's just kind of awkward. 10-man unit of Handsome Kai is horrifying. You trigger an enemy and take a battle shock test once per turn. Their attacks do mortal wounds. It's bonkers. I actually need to buy Reavers of all things. I refuse. I refuse. No, I probably will. Again, I'm gonna wait for the codex. Wolves aren't exciting to me right now. I'm having more fun with everything else. But I'm glad they have a good unit. I'll just figure it out later. Once I get my bugs together. Get the Eldar together. This piece doesn't even do anything. What is this kit? Hold on, I'm gonna skip ahead and see what happens with this. Does anything slot into this headpiece? I don't think so. Because the back of it is too far. Supposedly this is like supposed to rest on it, but it really doesn't. What is the point? There's like the tiniest divot to glue at, and that's it. Conradson, welcome in. How are you? Grezza says, I had a breakfast pizza at Hollandaise as the sauce. That was mind-blowing good. That sounds so good. Muffin Princess, welcome in. How are you? Question is, potato on pizza. Make the crust out of hash browns? I'd eat that. I love hash browns. I used to make breakfast, fried rice with bacon and sausage and eggs. That was heckin' good. That does sound good. Never admit you're using the Reapers. I can't do it. Slam won't let me live it down. I can't use them. Don't get me wrong. I have some. I have some from Guilty. But I can't use them ever. I would never hear the end of it. It's not worth it, chat. It's not worth it. This is the easiest kit in the box. I've built some of the regular ones. I think the hard part with the rest of it is going to be loadouts. Alright. There's this goofy little head poking out the goofy little hole. And now let's hope that the rest of it's numbered correctly. Let's just let's say some prayers and make sure the rest of it is numbered correctly. D1 and D2. Oh, here we go. Numbered correctly. Well done. You want pizza right now? Again, don't let your dreams be dreams. Get that pizza. Get that pizza. This man says, one of my favorite pizzas from my favorite place has bacon and potato on it. I want pizza. It's an hour drive. I remember that yours is a ways off. William says, I have hot chip and monster. I am feeling invincible right now. Well, cheers. Cheers. Muffin Princess says, but my first few warriors joined an escalation league, but they won't let me kit bash an overlord with resin parts. That's weird for an escalation league. Unless it is at a Warhammer store. Then it makes more sense. That's unusual. Who are you praying to? Anyone. Anyone who will make sure that these parts are numbered correctly. Panda says, morning call is done. How's everyone doing? Nikki, I can see the main leader dude from this kit with the book. He's neat. Yeah. He is pretty cool. He was an easy build. The book boy with the book on his back is a little goofy. So he's not built just yet. But plot twist. It isn't numbered correctly. No. I'm about to put the actual numbers in this book in case anyone needs them. What a pain in the butt. Favorite monster flavor? So I do the Monster Ultras, the like sugar-free versions. The full ones are a little much for me. I really like the new strawberry one. But the what is this? Ultra Zero is kind of the one I normally have. Strawberry's good. Some days it's a little sweet. Well, what about you? Chat, what's your favorite monster flavor? What if we start writing right now? We'll get into Giordano's in time for Adepticon? Maybe. Maybe. Nikki Monday streams literally increased the amount of pizza purchased in the world by a statistically significant margin. Domino's, if you want to hook your girl up. Not sponsored, but could be. With any pizza places. What is Giordano? Who is Giordano? Why is Giordano? Those are all excellent questions. Giordano's is a pizza place up by Adepticon that we tried to go to one year, and we ended up waiting 2 hours to not eat. And I hate them. And I hate them. The Overlord's missing an arm and a scythe. Got him for $7. It's a local game store, but they don't want the resin printing to cause a slippery slope. I'm sorry to hear that. I very much disagree with their their stance on it, but if that's how it is, that's how it is. I was painting while drinking the vodka White Claws. Good shit. Finished my Def Cop and started reworking the Ghost Kill. Nice. You were very productive. My favorite monster flavor is the one sliding down my gullet. Can I get a review on the clippers you have? Mine are very old Xuron clippers. I think they were $8 at the hobby store, and they're great. Mine's actually missing its spring, but they still work. I've had them forever. But yeah, they're just Xuron brand clippers. If it was cooked at least 12 hours ago and is in your fridge, it's breakfast pizza. Cold pizza is pretty great. I do love me some cold pizza. Ultra Sunrise, all the orange. It's a little too orange for me. Scott really likes the sunrise. I have learned that I like citrus and not necessarily just orange. But yeah, I think all the ultra, the sugar-free ones, I'll drink on any of those. I like the mango one a lot. I get that a lot. God needs his hand. No, he doesn't. I do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the extra money for them. These work just fine. Some people swear by them. I don't really fare one way or another toward them. Ultra Black and an Assault Monster? Oh my gosh. That one sounds intense. I don't think I've had a black one. I know there's Ultra... Like, the red and blue have been hard to find. I haven't been able to find those other ones. Let's get the rest of this together before I get that piece in. So we need 8 and 9, which appear to be numbered correctly. Good, good, good. Good, good. You're researching. Okay, let me know. I have to know what this tastes like. Let's see. Sunny D Vodka Hard Seltzer. It's the most recent orange drink I had, and it was delicious. I would never have put Sunny D Vodka Hard Seltzer. That's a combination of words I wouldn't have thought of. But it sounds good. I'd have that. You're monster searching? Thank you. Watermelon flavor in the heat was pretty nice. Yeah, watermelon good. I haven't had that one in a bit. I can't do the regular monster. I can't do. It's too much for me. I'm sure some of them are good, but I can't do it. Yeah, ours is very dependent on it's usually convenience stores. So convenience store like distribution chains kind of affect which ones we get. So some of them are a little harder to find for us. Oh. Let's see what else is going on. Yesterday after long stream, I played some more Halls of Torment because it's really good. And then I was kind of on puppy duty because Scott had D&D. I'm ready for Molly to go back home. It's too much puppy duty. Too much puppy duty. They're very cute, but that's a lot. Scott, what are you doing? You're supposed to be playing. Barbie is a good movie. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've heard it's good. Glad you had fun with it too. What the heck? Yeah. Why is there not a place for... Oh, it's underneath. I'm like, why does this not have a slot? Alright. Oh, waiting for the store to open. Gotcha. You're that nerd. Sitting out there waiting for the store to open. I say as if we haven't both been that nerd. How many times? I hope it's a fun fight. Hope you, yeah. It'll be cool to see which knights you're playing against with your knights. A few minutes earlier, I thought there'd be more traffic. Yeah, I would have thought so too. Well, I guess everyone's at work. Ultra Black. Ooh, is it cherry flavor? I would try it. I'm always a little wary of cherry because, rhymed. Because it reminds me of like medicine. All the medicine is like a kiddo or cherry or grape. So I tend to avoid those flavors. It's a black cherry flavor that didn't ever take off in the US due to release in the same wave as Ultra Fiesta and Ultra Red, but it's still available from select retailers. Okay, well there we go. I do like Fiesta. That one I get a lot. I'll take Fiesta over cherry. Scottmas is always here. Scottmas is the man beside you. God, this goes together so weird. Alright. I'll just build it on stream. It'll be fine. Instant regret. Instant regret. Okay, thanks, bye. Be good, chat. Annoy Nikki. Redeem all the rewards. Hit the sub goal, etc. That's true. We did get over halfway to another sub Sunday yesterday. So if you guys like those longer streams, and you want another bonus stream, that's below my face. I say bonus stream because we could sub Sunday, we could do another YouTube stream. I kind of want to leave it flexible for us and what we want to do. But if you'd like another bonus stream, that's below my face. As my pharmacist, if I make my antidepressants cherry flavored, they weren't amused. Just have to be more creative. That's all. That's all. You know what? I like the owl better. Whatever Nightmare Beast was on screen yesterday. You don't like Slender Man? You're gonna make him so sad. Which obviously will have no consequences. He definitely won't come haunt you for making him sad. Can't believe you will. Can't believe you'd make him so sad. You know, it wasn't Ludba. I thought you'd be happy, Will. There's just no pleasing you. I bring on not Ludba Kingdom Death, and you're still not happy. Slenderman definitely skipped leg day. He skipped every single leg day. You know what? What, Will? What do I know? I'll take Slendy Man. I don't know why Will thinks he needs to bully the Eldritch Horrors, right? This is, not the strategy I would take, but who am I to say? But Miss Slenderman has a metabolism. I was gonna say, maybe he's like cross-country runner. They have the very lean legs. This kid's so weird. Why don't Slenderman have one striped sock scrunched out around the ankle? Well, he will have the stripies. I can do that for you. Unfortunately, I can't sculpt, but I can do the stripies. Assault is a bourbon cola monster flavor? That sounds fancy. Well, there's one that Badger would mention. It was like a Moscow Mule monster, which also sounds really good, but I don't think I've ever seen that here. So I'm assuming that's another that you guys maybe got and we didn't. Alright, 18 appears to be correct. I'm paranoid now if I clip anything out. The Halbert is hollow. Yeah, It's a very strange little build so far. Let's see, Ragnar's built. He's oddly specific. So many overlapping parts. Yep. Mine, I finally got together, but he was in sub-assemblies for a long time. And I was, like, paranoid to put him in the right order when I finally got him together. Bandit Goblins, welcome in. How are ya? Beline, Eldritch Horror. Timmy, stop throwing rocks at Cthulhu. He will destroy everyone. Yep. Will is in here tempting Slender Man. Which is an interesting strategy, but we'll see how it plays out. Ah, you did get one, Will? Okay, I'll have to see if I can find one. If they're even still around. Ginger monster, yeah. I love Moscow Mules, so I would try it. That kind of became my go-to drink there for a little bit when we'd go out. You would destroy Slendy Man? Do I need to get the spooky story back out? I don't know if you fully appreciated the spooky story with Slender Man. Elbow drop from the top rope. Slendy Man had a family. Suplex City, yep. Alright, let's get this on here. Once we figure out which way, I think it's this way. Nope. Curve down around the back. Yep, there we go. Spooky story time? Yeah, we had that yesterday before we started Slender Man. It's pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. I found out there's a wargaming event coming up in Salt Lake City in August. Make it to it, but it's also running the same night that I'm going to see... Oh, Less Than Jake. All of your dates are overlapping here. I hate when that happens. When, like, nothing's happening and then everything happens, like, the same weekend. That's my next weekend. That's what's happening. So I've got all of D&D, EVO's going on, Gen Con's going on. Everything is this weekend. There's a lot. I'm the headliner after all. They won't put Slendy Man over me. I don't know. Again? Oh, for a story time? If we've got time at the end, maybe. I don't want to... This is my build time. I don't want to take too much time from it. Because I have to go pick up a commission, and then I've got salamanders to also work on again. But it is in the VOD if you want to go back and watch it. I would book Slendy over you, Will. We're booking it long term. Well, there you go. Exalted has spoken. What happened to Monster Monday? Right now, we've got a challenge I need to get ready for. So that's what we're doing. This is good for me, good for challenge, good for stream. So that's what we got today. Exalted command, yeah, exactly. I need to... Exalted comes back with a sword and a mustache into chat. Please, Will, yes, senor. Space Octopus, welcome in. How are you? This is the Emperor's Children. Yep, we're getting started. I'm catching up to everyone in Discord for the starter box challenge. Everyone else has been building. Mine didn't come in until last week, so I'm catching up. How are you? Kind of wishing I had started before. This is a weird few builds here. We're getting there, though. Got some misnumbered parts and just all kinds of fun today. I'm gonna try and spread mine out, since I just finished the orcs. Makes sense. My plan is to prime probably tomorrow, and then start get airbrush coats down. So I think mine will be back on stream probably next week. Breakfast pizza was the right choice. I'm glad. Enjoy breakfast pizza. So I try and get this stupid thing lined up. Hey, Nocturne Rebel, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm a little frustrated at these builds. Other than that, I'm good. How are you? We've got misnumbered kits and things we are navigating through. But we're getting there. There we go. Okay, that looks better. This is our combat patrol for our starter box challenge. Again, if anyone would like the details, if you want to come join us, that's all in the Discord. Throw that in chat so you guys have it. Does anyone have anything exciting coming up this week? Anything we're looking forward to? You've made an unsettling discovery. Uh-oh, Will. What have we discovered? I am curious and terrified at the same time. So, continuing with spring cleaning after work. Oh, a breakfast soda with it. Unconventional, but good. Good. Does Baldur's Gate 3 count? Absolutely counts. I am also excited for Baldur's Gate. Shit, that's this weekend. I need one of my D&D games to be canceled so I can play virtual D&D. Everything is this weekend, chat. Baldur's Gate 3. Waste of Mine's got vacation starting on Thursday. Let's go. Excited for you. Man, dude. I feel like I should take a day off. Well, it says, I have in my possession the contents of the Custodes Combat Patrol in separate boxes. What if I told you you could paint those with us for the month of August? Just Gen Con. The streamer's slow descent into madness as she attempts to build the perfect help route. This is a weird kit, I'm not gonna lie. Not enjoying this. Not as fun as I was hoping. Miss Mine says, I can lie to myself until Thursday saying, I'll paint my Eldar while on vacation. That's what you did with the Knights, right? Well, hopefully you don't have to deal with, your office exploding or anything like that this vacation. I hope it's an actual, nice, relaxing vacation. This is what you get for following the path of chaos. Chaos is suffering. I know. You think I'd learn Wasted Mind, but I don't. Nights are on hold till Eldar you're done. That's true. You did say that. You're right. Let's see. Everybody asking class and race. Considering making a ranger. Scorchbane is going with a Dragonborn Tempest Cleric. Basically remaking my D&D character in it. That's so cool. I love that. I love clerics so much. You can make anything you want with a cleric. What this? What? Am I building? We're still on the Halbert. Oh, Baldur's Gate, yeah, is what we're talking about. Yeah. I just asked chat if there's anything we're excited for this week, and a lot of us excited for Baldur's Gate. They likely don't have Poseidon as a god, but that's okay. I'm sure there's something close you could swap in. Some of those pantheons have so many gods and stuff on them. Alright, 22 and 23. I guess I should play that game since I bought it. Yeah. Did you get it when the early access started? I did too, and I did like the first little bit, and I was like, you know what? I know I'm gonna play it, so I'm not gonna spoil it for myself. I'm just gonna wait for the full release. So now I'm ready to go. Hey Martin, welcome in. How are you today? We are building my combat patrol for our starter box challenge. So I'm on the help route, which has been a weird build. But we're getting there. What are you up to? I feel a little bad because Mousebait wanted to see how all this goes together, and Mousebait's gonna check the VOD and be like, "Oh no." Mousebait, I would say is probably a better builder than I am though. So I don't enjoy building. It's just a way to get to painting for me. Unless I completely goof that up. Reminds me, I need to pick up the Mass Effect Legendary Collection. I think it's 75% off of Steam. Yes. So good. Have you played them before? The same good things. Just finished work for the day, says Martin. Looking at painting my Ragnar. Black Mane, yep. Space Wolves. Got in a store mystery box challenge. Nice. Mikey in chat is actually working on Ragnar today, too. Lots of Space Wolves in the chat today. Critter Doodle's playing with his. Mikey's got his. Let's see, pulled out a box of random models for a store challenge. It needs to be painted by this weekend. Let's go. Are we feeling good about it? Think you can get them done in time? Earbite says, because I rolled stupid high, I ended up making a halfling fighter that would become a druid. Backstory is I got kicked out of his town because stuff would happen to him. Just 1 and 2, those Nocturne Normal. I think I have my Shepherd's face code somewhere too. Yes, Mass Effect was a good time. I was super late to the series and I just like binged through them. That was really nice. Maximum Pink, hello, how are you? Wait, you're too slow. What's up? Did I miss something? Which is ironic. The reason I split my Black Templars in half, repurpose as wolves, because my shop is full of Black Templar players. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine wolves being super popular right now. Like, obviously when the codex comes back around. Then more, but I wouldn't think they'd be super popular right now. Alright, now I've got faceplate stuff to figure out. This one reads very, like, I don't know, reads more Thousand Suns to me. Which one do I want? We could just go pokey. I think I'm feeling pokey. I'm too slow to paint a box in a week. Maybe I missed what you're talking about. So, it's a character. So, Martin has a store challenge to paint a character in a week. That much more doable. If you're talking about the starter box challenge, we're doing that over the month. So if anyone wants to come join us, that is for the month of August. So that is what I'm building for today. Is we're going to do our, get them all primed and ready to start paint starting tomorrow. My internet got out. What did I miss? Everything. Yep. Everything. I heard no reaction to my custodian. Well, now that you're back, I can say that you can, you know, join us for the starter box challenge I was just talking about. I wouldn't want you to miss out on that. You can just hop on in with all those custodies, get them all painted, and you're good to go. I have the combat patrol. So we said starter box because there's the combat patrols, there's the boarding patrols. If you're Sigmar side, there's the Vanguard boxes. So everyone is picking one of those, and we're painting for August. If you want to see all the details, we're also doing like a before and after. All of the details are in the Discord under starter box challenge. So if you'd like to join, it's going to be kind of through our Discord. But it's all there. I have a couple more people to add to our tracker, but then we're all ready to start painting tomorrow. If you have any questions, let us know, chat. It says, people had too high expectation, hype waiting for 3 to come out. It's a menace to appease people so you don't see the mushy middle. Bill, hello, how are you? Custodian's box is roughly 950 points. I'll have to have someone in chat confirm. I don't remember. You actually had someone draw your cleric? Post in the Discord? I will take a look here after stream. I love getting character art. Scott's done it for a few of his characters, and it's really cool to have that art. Well, it says I painted my custodians as each of them being from different shield hosts. I am a fool. No, if you like it. No. Not a fool. If that helps you with your custodies, is your choice. Paint them how you want. I'll check it out. Need a good excuse to start tearing through some of my Votan? Yeah. Nah, if you need that extra little push. That's basically all it's there for. Some people are doing threads, so you can kind of watch as they happen, which is kind of fun. So, like, as they do updates, they're all in the thread together. I didn't clean out the inside part. But yeah, if you want to come join us, that's open to everybody. And then we'll do a showcase at the end of the month for everyone who finished. I'd love to do the starter box challenge, but I have way too much going on right now. Maybe next time. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is if it goes well, we can always do more challenges and things too. So we used to do, this is a ways back now, we used to have a backlog challenge every month where we would pick like a theme, so everyone pick a character or pick a unit. And then we would kind of do similar, where at the end we would show off all the projects that got finished. But I stopped doing it because participation kind of went down. And then it turned into more people were just painting more on their own. So I just stopped doing it. I don't know if it was just... I don't know. Without being snarky. I thought 1 miniature a month was a good goal, but it wasn't for everyone. So we'll figure out. If we want to do more, we'll try and make something that works and makes sense. But that is why they had stopped initially. Join me in Votan painting. Yeah, Ravenloon's got some Votan. Also in the challenge. Was it an oversight by GW to now allow my Wraith Lords to join Wraith Guard units? I think so. I would love just a oops all Wraith army. I love the Wraith stuff so much. I just think they're cool. I think the lore is neat. I think they look cool. I just want oops all Wraith stuff. Alright, where is your chest plate? 17. Blonde Cow, hello! Like it's nice relaxing when you're watching stream on the big TV and doing some chores. Thanks for putting me on the big screen. How are you? I hope chores are going well. Heck yeah! Problem is I kind of want to do my Hecaton, but it's not a combat patrol box. I mean, you can always add it on to the challenge. But yeah, the challenge itself is the initial idea was that when we're done with the month, we could all play Combat Patrol. That was the idea. But everyone's got different goals, so we're trying to keep it pretty loose. But that was the idea. Was once you're done, you could take it to the store and you could play Combat Patrol. But if you're adding on stuff additional to that, then yeah, go for it. Oh no! I'm sorry Cassidy's sick. I hope she's feeling better soon. Change up is good. Doesn't have to paint this. Wait, does not have to be paint this month. Nothing has to be there. Something else to do. Constant change. Keep it spicy. That's why things don't get done though. Yeah. Then there's no point in the challenge. Then there's no point. If there's no focus, there's no point in having a challenge. I really dislike that they nerfed Wraith, BS, and weapon skill to give Spirit Seers a reason to exist. That's not really the best way to build some synergy, is it? Do I understand it? Kind of. Is it the way I would have done it? Eh. I still can't decide between pre or post heresy colors. Oh, for world eaters? I still love the blue and white. I'm a sucker for it. But it is a bit more work. I think the big thing is how much weathering do you want to do? Because the weathering's really cool on the blue and white. Red's a little bit different kind of weathering. Hey Greenleaf, welcome in. How are ya? Focus, that's the thing. The challenge is supposed to give you the focus, but it obviously wasn't working, so that is the point. That is the point of the challenge. Look, am I using, so this is the Tamiya Extra Thin Cement, and I'll grab the bottle here in a second. It is a plastic glue. If you've not used a plastic glue, what that means is there's actually a chemical reaction that will melt the plastic together. So if you're used to being able to pop things off with super glue, you won't be able to do that with this. It also won't work for resin or metal. So it is strictly for plastic, but it comes with fancy brush, which is really nice for more precise placement of glue. But yeah, Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. I like it a lot, but there are some things to keep in mind. If you're doing a lot of like forge rolled pieces and stuff, you'll still need your super glue. 87. Hey Bosco, welcome in. I love Emperor's Children. What miniatures is this? I am working on my Hellbrute right now. So I am building the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol. So we started with the Apostle and his disciples, and now we've got the Hellbrute, which has been an interesting build so far. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Got any projects on the table? You prefer the brush or the GW needle-like tip? So the needle tip can get blocked. I do like the brush. We've always used it, and I really like it. I think I've used the GW one a couple times, but it can get blocked. But it's a similar thing. So if you're comfortable with that, then rock it. So we're catching up here. Are we talking Dornian heresy? Yeah. You basically flip everything. It's interesting to kind of read into. Dorn turns instead. Everything is different. Space Wolves go Khorne. Blood Angels Nurgle. White Scars Slanesh. Raven Guard Tzeentch. It's a fun little alternate what if. I've never heard of this. It's kind of fun. I think I heard about it through chat also, actually, a while back. I hadn't really seen it either. But it's kind of fun to think about. I love, like, what if type things. For, like, established universes and stories. It's always fun to think about. The brush looks great. I hate waiting for the glue to drip out of the needle. I have to move super quick when it doesn't stop. Yeah, I like how precise I can be with the brush. So I tend to just stick to it. I haven't messed with a lot of the other plastic glues because of it. Honestly, I'm not familiar with that much of the lore. I don't know. It's all good. I'm also not super great with lore. I know all the big stuff. Or most of the big stuff. When you start to get into the smaller stuff or armies that I don't play or follow as much, then you start to lose me a little bit. There's a lot of lore too. The fact that there are how many heresy books, and then how many 40k books. There's a lot to catch up on. I was going to do Coordinate Space Wolves before doing regular ones. I've seen a few people do like a Kit Bash Force. They look really cool. It's I feel like it's an easy kind of swap over for a lot of the minis. It saddens me deeply to hear that GW removed the option for wacky, wavy, arm-flailing Hellbirds with dual power Scourge. Aww. That makes me sad too now. I kind of just want to go with the Scourge today, just because it's fun, but it doesn't make sense if we're doing Plasma. Maybe we just don't do Plasma. I don't know. I still can't decide what loadout I want. Demon Primarch Russ would be pretty sick. Would be pretty cool. I think in that, like, if we go with that heresy, then Wolfed Out Russ would be pretty sick, because you'd get really scary, just nightmare Wolf Russ. William says, I read the entire Horus Heresy and Siege of Terra, and then I saw 40k pile and fainted. There's a lot. Yep. There's a lot. Everybody says, because I'm going to get Imperial Guard for Horus Heresy. So I picked them up and not the Khorne Combat Patrol box. Are there any armies you haven't painted models for 40k wise? Thinking. I think I've done a little bit of every army at this point. Not like full forces, but I've done at least like a character or something. I'm struggling to come up with even one. There are some I probably wouldn't do more of. I've done one little Votan. I did the little freebie. We did the bright orange. I went full on fluorescent orange. Yeah, there's some armies I probably wouldn't do again. I really don't like painting Tau. I really don't like painting Sisters. But yeah, I've painted a little bit of everything, I think. Oh, actually, I don't think I've painted Dark Eldar, because Scott has Dark Eldar. And I have not had a commission of Dark Eldar. I've painted Gene Stealers, yep. Yeah, I think Dark Eldar. Hey, Slippy, welcome in. This is the Chaos Start collecting box. Good eye, welcome in. So this is the new Combat Patrol. Our community is doing a starter box challenge, and this is what I chose for mine. So I'm going to start with Emperor's Children with our Combat Patrol. Welcome, welcome in. How are you today? Is there anything you're working on? You should commission Votan, just seeing as you've painted more. I mean, we can after some knights if you want. But wait. You're supposed to be painting those. wait. Get back in this challenge. Think you can just bail out on the challenge? No. Duh, Emperor. Oh my goodness, we met our follower goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 9,700 followers. We're on our way to 40k. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Why not Sisters? Aesthetic or too much detail? Aesthetic is a lot of it. Just the whole space nun thing. Not for me. And then, yeah, they've got a lot of detail on very small models. Not my thing. There's, I think also being a woman in Warhammer, you get the neckbeards that are like, well, you've got sisters. What else do you want? It's like, it's very much a play with your Barbies so I can play with mine. There's a lot around Sisters of Battle I just don't vibe with. I don't vibe with it. Dee Dee, welcome in. How are ya? These Moeens are so loud. Of course they're called Emperor's Children. Hello. How are ya? The Moeens. Thank you. The challenge is just rush ordering a Combat Patrol. Nope. You can't get out of this one. This is all you. All you. If I didn't have literally a table of salamanders. I have a whole garage behind me. It's usually either Sisters or Slanesh, though? What do you mean? Yeah, but his sister's our exclusive female army, which is already wrong. Where's our male exclusive army? Yeah. Those neckbeards just ruin everything for everyone. Have you done any Mechanicus? I've done a little bit. Scott has Mechanicus, so I haven't worked on a whole lot, but I've done a little bit. Jukar, I have a lot of female sculpts as well. Yeah, it's a lot of it is because Scott has the army. I've not painted the army. At that point, it becomes, have I received a commission of it? Which, yeah, that's a lot of the armies. We found a couple I haven't. I know 6 female Warhammer players personally. There's a single one that plays orcs instead. I have found a lot of Nid players. Not lady Nid players. Eldar. A lot of lady Eldar players. Sometimes I feel like the odd one out having Space Wolves, honestly. But I do have the Nids as well. And Eldar. Because we don't always want to be a 7-foot tall dude. I'm sure it's part of it. Well, wow, that's fine. Oh. Hey, Silent Kevin, welcome in. My Necron army's gotten bigger, up to 132k points. That's pretty sick. What did you pick up? Darn you, Silver, so many salads. There's so many. We were working on here. I'll show you. I'll show you in a second. Reaper, thank you so much for that sub. For 45 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Bring in the hype. Here's what's on my desk right now. Right now. So we have the Contemptors I need to finish. So we started these yesterday. I've also got Vulcan himself is here. Got that. And then I've also got a Storm Raven here I've got to finish. And that's just here on this desk. The rest... the rest is all waiting for decals. Vulcan is so sweet. I'm excited because I get to start the base this week and start to get them together. But yeah, we're cruising along. Do you know Dee Dee's is a big stinky poo-poo head? I didn't know that. Big disagree. Big disagree. Sorry, I'm just catching up here. I'm gonna scroll past big stinky poo-poo head again. How dare you out me? I mean, thanks, Nikki. Not Dee Dee. Not our Dee Dee. Okay, I'll make sure I get these feet on the right way. Okay, and then there's a back piston. Okay, so that's right. That goes there. And then this goes here. Yes. Yes, yes. Feet. Show feet. Vulcan and Dreadnoughts. That's right. So we have 5 Dreadnoughts. I have the 2 Contemptors, 2 Leviathans, and a Redemptor. We've been busy with Dreadnoughts. Even a DM conversation with bird memes I've seen on the internet. You with memes? Never. Never. But yeah, got salamanders. Got some knights coming. We've got... I'm actually pretty excited. We have an older orc model coming in. I think I pick it up tomorrow. That will also be fun. And then the Seraphon, as soon as I get the the tailpiece, we'll work on a Troglodon. We got some cool stuff coming, chat. I'm pretty excited. It's not going to happen, but I really want Ferrous Manus Dreadnought to come out someday. Would be cool. Be easy enough to head swap one. You got, you know, always a little head swap. A floating head Ferris, yeah. I think that shouldn't be too hard to do, right? Just grab it from the kit. Will not using caps lock is the One of the herald signs of the apocalypse, yeah, that's when we know. I always think to that tweet where it's like, what could you tweet to let people know you're in danger without like saying you're in danger? And it's Will with no caps. That's how we know he's in danger. It's all about the Mets and the Bears. Anything but not talking about it, huh? Huh? I see you. You're entirely right. I was sent here to this time as a warning that the end of days is coming. Repent ye sinners, lest ye be lost. We're just like, oh, that Will. He's here trying to warn us. He's from the future. The darkest timeline. Where the heck are your leg things? There we go. 84 and 83. '84 and 83. Will No Cap saying, I can't wait to order some Kingdom Death during the next sale, right? I'm gonna buy up all the pinups. And Slender Man. Both of you are so incredibly correct. I love you both so much. You watched the new M. Night Shyamalan movie last night? I didn't know there was one. What is this one about? Such a twist. The Darkest Timeline. The one where Will embraces Ludpa and Xenos. Because the day be coming if we got any say. We're working on it. We're getting close. We're getting close. I still say, yesterday he was wishing for the owl back. So, we're making progress. Making progress. I watched the new one that's lacking a twist, and that was the twist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't even know there was another one, if I'm honest. And that's a good timeline. That's the darkest timeline. We can go darker. Yeah, we can go darker. Oh. You woke up the baby laughing. Oh no. We're gonna get Cassidy mad at us, chat. Gonna get us in trouble. There's something that is. Hold on. I wish I could see where this is actually connecting. I feel like these little pistons should go, yeah, behind the foot. There we go. But where the heck do I glue that? Alright. I'm assuming here's good spots for it. There we go. Wife's sick. Will's waking up the baby. I know. We're just gonna get him in all sorts of trouble today. It's not us. I'm sitting here quietly. Don't lump me in with your shenanigans. It's all of chat. Hashtag blame chat. My laugh has the same decibel level as the front row Metallica concert. There. Clean that up. That's a weird way of saying you want to play Noise Marines. Yeah. Have I got the army for you, Will? You can come join me with some Emperor's children. It's gonna be sweet. I'm excited to see if we get a new box of Noise Marines. I feel like we have to, right? I did have that thought. It's like, do I go third party or 3D print some Noise Marines until new stuff? I think I will try to be patient. Makes breakfast for me and my son. Ends up eating my plate and half of his. Me, also me. Why am I gaining weight? If we're doing that every meal, that might be a sign. Yeah, I'm the worst husband father. Not true. Not true. I can't let that slander stay in my chat. Gotta head out, Maggie. We'll see you later. Enjoy time with Space Wolves. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. You go third party one at a time. Buy paint. Well, it won't be until after this box has to get finished. Obviously for the challenge. And then my cultist box. But I'll probably just wait for the codex. It's the smart thing to do, is to just wait. Wait and see what we get. And then if we don't get anything this edition, then I start looking around. Will is a good bean. True. Can confirm. Good bean. Let's see. Will says he sleeps through the night now, his little one. He's unfortunately an early riser like me. So at the crack of dawn, which I was up for a night owl mama. That's me with Sadie. I'm also not morning person. It's rough. It's rough. Let's see if whatever Comcast just did fixes. I hope so, Jazzy. I hope you're good to go now. The old, everything should work. Nothing's working. Next primer could change, or cause the rules to change again. It is Warhammer. Things always be changing. Armies come and go. Waiting's the way to go. My buddy bought a Lord of Skulls literally one day before it was increased by 100. Jeez. Yeah. It's not always the most fun. Like, if you're really interested in a project, but I will probably build and paint what we've got here, chat, and then I will probably wait. Again, I still want to finish my Tyranid and my Eldar, so I'll probably get these and then wait. But I'll have them to play for combat patrols and stuff, so that'll be fine for me for a while. She's literally hit me with the Lion King. Before sunrise, he's your son. Lord of Skulls looks like a fun build, but also annoying. Could be. I've not painted one of those. It does look like a fun project, though. If I had any reason to get one, I would. I'm gonna ask chat, what's the largest model you've worked on? The additions just like the line or turning change the fabric of the universe. Created 10th, yeah. You got those big, like, story overarching rules and settings and things like that. Got a Stompa. Turtles. The Lynx. Night Tyrant for you. The Small Resin Toddler. I was going to say, Warlord Titan for me. That's the largest I've worked on. Night or the Storm Surge. It's a shame the Lord of Skulls was hit by the point increase. I've never heard anyone complain about it being too strong. I know one change that happened was like anything that had towering just got like nerfed. And it was just like some things didn't need that nerf, but because they had the keyword, they got it. That's the joy of new additions. Warlord. Ooh, a Void Dragon. Hey Gibraltar, how are you? Welcome in. Alright, so far as Bastion Cathalos. But Bellicor over the weekend. Bellicor will be fun. Awesome terrain. Toad Dragon. Titanicus Warlord. But also have two of the War Masters. I loved working on the War Master. Such a cool kit. Yep. I have a giant dragon ready for printing, or for painting from before I got my own 3D printer. Dragon time. Dragon time. I'd love to work on... Ooh, you have the big Cthulhu? But I have to find one first. Okay. One for a decent price. That thing is nuts. Every now and then I see one pop up on my feed that someone's working on. Thing is crazy. He's so... so tiny. Look at this small boy. He's so small. I love him. He's so tiny. I don't think I remember that from the Black Legion one. He's so small. Look at this. He's so small. The dragon from Arena, the contest board game. 9 inches tall, 11 and a half inches wide. That's crazy. Halbert's like Nikki, small and angy. I love him. Him and Bjorn, short kings, yep. I need to get Bjorn out. When Codex comes, I think Bjorn gets his glow up with me. My new paint scheme. I'm gonna super glue at the waist here. And then it's time. Then we have to pick weapons. I feel like shooty is the way to go. Alright. We've got... Basically, I can take anything. We could go... I think we said we could go double power fist. If we wanted to go melee, because Slanesh apparently gets a bonus to melee. We could go double fist, which would be cool. I don't know, chat. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to decide? I wish for the death of the Emperor and my nuggies. The big Primaris Dread? The Ballistus is the newest one, yeah. The Redemptor is the one we had on stream yesterday. Double crap. I don't even know if I have them, Avian. Guess it's time to set up the office. Let's go. Bold of you to not choose double turkey leg holder. Would be cool. Okay, well, let's get this done first, and then we have to decide. I can't just not decide my army stuff. I need to actually decide some of this today. I just can't decide. I think part of it is I'm used to my dreadnoughts being so shooty that I feel weird giving it a melee option. I think is part of it. See, I like the tentacle arms. They're really cool. Sonic Blaster conversion. I don't have any of that. I have what is in the kit before you is what I have. A reminder, all of this has to be done by the end of the month for the challenge. I don't have a lot of kit bashy things. Pretty much the same as the Redemptor. Just decided to stand up instead of the crowd. I was going to say, it'd be a little bit taller, right? Because of the legs. Rule of cool. It's tempting. It do be tempting to just give it the tentacly arms because cool. Do we just go melee, chat? Should we just do a melee dread? We'd have to do, what, claw and squeedlies, right? Claw and tentacles. Is that a legal thing we can do? Alright, we're looking at turquoise. Turquoise fist. There is a hammer. So the actual combat patrol loadout is plasma and hammer. But I think that's weird. I think that's weird together. Power Scourges, let's take a look. Extra attacks. I feel like if it does, then having Power Fist, Tentacles would be good with Slanesh. I feel like that would be a... That would make sense, right? I have a melee Death Dread. Fun to build, terrible in game. It's definitely a more shooty game. Yeah, like look at this. Look at this silly. Let me clear all this shit out of here. Okay. So, melee weapons. We can either do... The fist is strength 12, AP 2, 3 damage. The hammer is strength 14, which I do like, AP 3, D6 plus 1. And the scourge is strength 7. It's not great compared to the others. I feel like if I were to do melee... 8 attacks, though, that is... 8, yeah. I'm a sucker for anything with a giant hammer. It is pretty cool. The halberd has a free shooting ability. Gun and tentacle is the best option, I think. Oh, okay. Is that bored, Team TV? Welcome in. How are you? Some kitten fucking Discord stuff. Dual fist gives twin linked. I do like that. Scorpion, welcome in. Neither of these are in the combat patrol loadout. I don't know. A dual fist sounds like a good option to me. Because that's still the high strength. It's still 5 attacks with it. AP 2. I kind of want to go with the halberd fist and the scourge. I kind of want to do it. Attacks may be the move if Emperor's Children has melee buffs. Yeah, I think having one of each sounds... I think that makes sense. Do halberd fist and power scourge. Let's just do it. F it. That's what I'm doing. F it. Let's do it. Chat, thank you. Thank you for enabling me today. Alright. Power fist it is. So we need the teal color. While he tries on his adorable stumpy legs, we'll get his power fist together. Alright, in 76 and 75. The halberd for overworld leaders, gotta have the hammer. There's almost too many options is the problem. He can take whatever you want him to take, and that's almost a problem. Okay, I'm gonna go melee on this one. I will probably get another one and do the more shooting. I do hear you, Bill, that it didn't do well, but tentacles. But tentacles. Plus, I mostly play friends, so it's kind of whatever. I don't think Scott or Noob Painter, or maybe even Critter Doodles, is gonna care what I've got on my Dreadnought. Or Rowell. Rowell's not gonna care, so we're just gonna go for it. You can benefit from having 2 different melee weapons. Oh, I can't use both. Could also try to magnetize. So it looked like you could. I don't think I care enough. If you don't like it, you have to treat yourself to another one. Oh no. I just think it's weird having one of each. Wait, can I actually not use both? I'm trying to remember from my game. I didn't get to do a whole lot of melee because Scott was all knights. And I had bugs. I didn't have a lot of options against the knights. Need more coffee? Sounds good. Ain't nobody got time for... I think you could because you get a lot of the different arm options. You only get the 2 pauldrons. So you wouldn't have the pauldron on all of them. I just don't think it's worth it, honestly. You can't, but the fist has the flamer in it, so it's okay. Let me go back. Because if I do that, then I just pick which one would be better in the situation. I don't know. Maybe I should stick to the plasma then. I don't know, chat. I'm about to just set them aside and deal with this later. Oh. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to magnetize. That just seems like a lot more work than I want to do. If I'm honest. But yeah, we do have the flamer in here. Underneath. I don't know. Maybe I should have stuck to the combat patrol loadout. Don't need to decide to do it now. Yeah, let's decide a bit later. I just think having one of each is kind of weird. I do like the plasma, though. It's a neat weapon. Like, if anything, I would just be deciding the other side. I don't know if I want the hammer, I guess is my thing. Or I'm just good and go with the loadout and play it as whatever. It looks so cool, though. It just looks neat. Because we could go plasma in it. I don't know. We'll come back to it. Sad hammer noises. It is strong. I mean, I guess against Scott's Knights. Strength 14. Probably be pretty good. But I don't know. Here's what it looks like, Panda. If you haven't seen it. I'm going to decide later. Executive decision made. Let's go back to our regular boys. I am too indecisive to make that decision right now. Okay, we have legionaries. What time is it? Okay, we can build a few more. But I want to make sure we wrap up in time that I can go pick up some Chaos Knights. You little brats also have a ton of options, though. Alright. Choose the variant. We have our champion. Who is going to be the most Emperor's Children-y? So we've got a Power Fist, we have a Chainsword, we have an Axe. We've got 2 different pistols, it looks like. Horse Knights or Robot Knights? Robot Knights this time. Yeah. I'm pretty excited. Should be fun. I haven't worked on Knights in a long time. Be nice to have some bigger models here in the studio. Well, I do want the fancy backpack. So that's going to go on regardless. Let me get our sprues out. Havocs. Alright. Which one? We do need to decide, like, right off the bat. The Chainbreaker Lance have the parts for Chaos Knights. Is it only regular? Should it be regular? If only the tentacles had the... Oh, the extra attacks ability? That would be nice. That would make my decision a lot easier. That's what it is. Okay, I see. I do have that on my bugs. Okay. Sorry, I have played 2 games, so that makes sense. If they had that, then yeah. My decision would be a lot easier. Alright, well, let's put these into the app and see what we get. It's so weird they're not battle line. Oh, they are, sorry. They're just under legionaries. Okay, so we get... Chainsword, a cursed weapon. I guess it could be whatever. Hey Terrierist, welcome in. How are you? It is the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol. I am trying to figure out loadouts for my Emperor's Children. How are you? Welcome on in. Comcast issue definitely not fixed. I'm sorry, Jesse. I feel like anytime you have to set up like new internet, it never It's never ready when they say it's supposed to be. Kind of leaning this dude. But kind of dipping into the backpack and stuff. So I guess we're going for 7, actually. I feel like the power fist is kind of the way to go, though, if we're doing melee. Only the Imperial versions. Oh, for the Chainbreaker Lance. No Chaos Bits. You can mix and match if you know anyone. That's the spare War Dog parts. The decision has been postponed. Yes, I couldn't decide. I'm too indecisive. The fact that I can't use both the Power Fist and the tentacles makes me sad. So I'm gonna decide later. Part of me wants the plasma. I do like the plasma. So maybe I just am good and stick to what they've got for me. Maybe I just turn the brain off and just throw it on anyway. Plasma and maybe go with the Scourge instead. Double Chainsword Champion? What does that give me? Is the Aspiring Champion... He is just in with the Legionaries. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. We can go Plasma Pistol, Cursed Weapon, Chainsword, Heavy Melee Weapon. Bolt Pistol can replace with Plasma Pistol, a Cursed Weapon, Chainsword, Heavy Melee Weapon. And then the Chaos Icon. I wish I'd done some more homework before we hopped on. But it gives you nothing, but it looks freaking cool. I will probably go with a Plasma Pistol. I feel like the Plasma Pistol with the fist is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure I always feel like Power Swords Army rather than Chainswords. Yeah, I don't feel like any of these are especially Emperor's Children feeling. I think is what's also why I'm kind of pausing to see what I want. Because nothing's really screaming at me for what I want. Let me actually look at Plasma Pistol. Can you just... There. Gosh, you have so many weapons. Plasma Pistol. Here we go. Okay, and you can still supercharge it. Okay. Kind of lean Plasma Pistol. You're supposed to be able to use your Demon Prince with these ads. Exactly. Yep. So I'll have a little bit of overlap between what we've already kind of painted. Sorry. I was confused because there's the chain at his waist, but then it gets covered up with the leather anyway. I was confused for a second. Okay. 80. If I continue to be indecisive, it might be a good sign that I need to wrap up today and do some homework. That's how I'm taking it. Sorry, chat. I'm just brand new to this army and I don't know what I want. And there's a lot of options. A lot of options. Alright, there's 80 and then 88 for the actual leather. I've already used some of my Slaves of Darkness and some things in my World Eaters army, yeah. I feel like they're very easy to kind of swap things in and out of. For characters, for bits, for all kinds of stuff. Just glue all the options. There we go. My guy can take 10 options. I threw all of them on. Don't waste time with any of the heavy weapon options. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that just yet. My brain is... I have fried my own brain today on accident. I should have looked ahead. But I didn't. And now we're here. And you all have to put up with it. Oh. Save those for the half. Yeah, sorry. I was already thinking ahead to Havocs. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it for these boys. We'll just have regular old legionaries. Doctor, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day as you watch me be incredibly indecisive. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I ran out of room, so I had to glue the tentacles on his small face. I need more room for all these options, please. Chat's bullying me to pick something. I just put them all on. I'm tempted now. I'm tempted to take our last boy and just load him up with stuff. Just to see what it would look like, you know? Tempted. I've already got to figure out this guy's book. Our disciple also being a pain in the butt. What weapon will you bring to the slaughter, brother? Yes. I got you. I got you. Swiss Army Hellbrute. That's why he's hollow. So we can put all the other options in him. So we can just swap them out. It's all making sense now, chat. It's all making sense now. They are all about Exos, see? I am lore accurate with my Swiss Army Hellbrute and Legionaries. Lore accurate. Hey, Gat God Moose, how are you? Welcome in. Whoop. I see a case for both power and chainswords. Flying the burning ceramite flesh, hearing the blood boil. Chainswords, the feel of it tearing through flesh and bone. Hearing them cry out in agony. Oh my goodness. Band of Goblins. I'm a little scared for you. I am now scared of Band of Goblins. Yeah, some other swords would be cool to have for Emperor's Children, but... He's like a turtle that keeps knives in his shell. Alright, yeah, let's plasma pistol up, because cool. It's just cooler than a bolter. As soon as I can find that arm, we'll do it. I got entirely too many screws on my desk. Hold on, let's get the Havocs out of here. There. Hey, Honor First, how are you? Welcome on in. You joined me after I was being incredibly indecisive about some loadouts. But I think we're back on track now. I'm being annoying today. But you know what? It's my stream. I can be annoying. But only if I find this piece, so we can keep going. Okay, there's 80. There's the pistol. It's gotta be here soon. 82, there it is. Plasma pistol also has the added fun of possibly blowing up. Yep. We love to see it. I have a Skaven army. I'm used to it. Okay, 91. You're telling me I can supercharge something? Alright. Bet. You can't have all those options. You're just mad my shooting phase is more fun than yours. That's right. I'm here for a good time. All these haters. How goes the build? We're getting there. I should have done a little bit more homework before we came on here, Honor First. That's my answer to you. Should have done a little bit more homework, but that's okay. hilarious how Sign of Chaos equals never using a magazine clip, only using ammo strips. They've got ammo strips everywhere. Yep. It's true. I always tell my opponent at the beginning of the game that I'm overcharging plasma. There's no such thing as a standard shot. Yeah, like, what's the point? What's the point? Doing the homework on stream is content, though. That's true. You guys have been very helpful, so thank you. Again, I've only played 2 games of the new edition, so I'm looking at list building and things for things I've never looked at before, so thank you. My Tyranids and Chaos are very different. So I do appreciate all the help, thank you. What do you think of this idea for painting beast snagas? Super dark gray, almost black paints with a light colored leather top. Classic goblin green skin. I like that, yeah. Clothing contrast always good. I like it, Bill. Because then, yeah, you get the fun skin color. You can still do the fun colors for the beasties and stuff. Oh, these mold lines on plasma. My nerd whine. I hate it. This model only has 1 room remaining. You don't need to overcharge. That's neat. Overcharge. That's neat. Panda says, I'm nervous to play a game in a store, mostly because I've never done a game of 9th. Or, sorry, of 10th. But I've also only played like 5 games of 9th. I can say I also get nervous when it's someone I don't know. Just because you're trying to learn your army. But you don't know what their army does either. So you never know how it's gonna go. Sometimes it's not even like a malicious thing, like they're not trying to cheat. Maybe they misunderstood something as well. But yeah, I have a hard time with that, especially when I don't know my army as well either. I hope that you have a good group that you can go to. It sounded like it when you went up for the combat patrol. It sounded like you had a good group up there. If that's the same story you're talking about. But yeah, that's always kind of my fear too. Are you going to give Legion Imperialis a go? It's so tempting. I probably won't, just because I've already got a lot of systems I'm working on things for. I think it looks really cool. I think the models look really nice. I'm excited to see what people do with it, but I will probably not go for that one. You finally have enough models for proper legions, right? Alright, now I gotta pick something. This is Power Fist, Chainsword, Axe, or I guess a cursed weapon. That's what they're calling the like mace-looking thing. Mold lines on plasma, one of the most sadistic things in the build phase. It's so weird. I feel like Power Fist is the way to go. Just do it. Let me hold up. Is that just considered heavy melee weapon? I think it is. So much stuff in here. Yeah. Just saying if there's any other like option I'd want to take. No, I think we just go with it. It's just heavy melee, yeah. Panda says, I went on Saturday after a road trip with Mrs. Panda, and there were a few people playing. Trying to decide if I want 3 boxes for Imperialis, or just stick with 2 and fill from there. Do Power Fist still have the -1 to hit, or said that on Claw's last edition so bad? I think because it's a heavy melee weapon. I I don't see anything on the data sheet or on the stat line. So unless that's in with like the heavy rule, I don't think so. Off to dinner sounds good, Martin. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you later. Bye-byes now. Because I think, was it the Thunderhammer still has something? I think Scott said that he had a Thunderhammer that still had the minus. So I didn't know where that like rolled up under, I guess. What am I looking for? 11. 111 and 92. I feel like 2 boxes starts on a forest, and then obviously whatever you like to take might be a good way to do it. Because then you've got enough to kind of fill out, and then there's another one. Whatever you want more of, fill in with that. I feel like 3 might be a little much. But who am I to say anything? 92. Free work years made me start to be annoyed at the amount of Thunderhammers on the field. I think that's also where I'm having a little bit of trouble, is remembering things between editions. I didn't play a lot of 9th, but I do remember some of it, again, from 8th. Like some of these have been on for multiple editions, and yeah, I think learning all these little differences. I'm still getting there. So sorry to those who have played more. I'm still learning. Whoops, come here. I feel like maybe I should play the wolves just so I have more of a more of an understanding of the other weapons. I could talk about Tyranids today, but that's about all I could talk about. Terrain footprints are still very iffy for you? It's definitely something we've had to go back and reference a few times to make sure we were doing it correctly. As far as like seeing in and out of terrain. Can I shoot you? Can I do this? That's definitely one that I'll probably have to reference for a little bit longer. Until I get used to it. Get this together. Tiny little arm piece. Nope. There. I feel like maybe we get this guy together and then I will wrap up to get a snack and head out to get commission pickup. I think this will be a good place to stop for today. Then I'll do some homework. Figure out what I want on the rest of my boys on the help route. I may ask Discord too if anyone can help me with Emperor's Children. If there's anything I'm missing. I'm sure as soon as once the Codex does come out, all of my options will be wrong, but. Do you put magnets? I'd put them on the underside of my base, yeah. Go to the store, Scott. That's the annoying part, is I'm going to a different store for the pickup. Ew, Homer, just copy the other dude, right? Well, what you got on your Emperor's Children? What you got? I just come back with a full net list next time. Let's go full try hard. Treat yourself to a game day. Yeah, he'll be, let's see, he'll probably be wrapping up when I get home, too. That's how spoiled we are for game stores, is we're going to 2 different game stores at the same time and won't see each other. Sorry, I want the top knot. I'm trying to find it. I found it. You just put them in super glue or to use green stuff and then the magnet. I just do super glue. So I actually do a tiny bit of plastic card for the larger bases. So I have it's a little closer to the the edge of the base, and then I do super glue. I've not needed to do the green stuff. I think if it was in the model and I was a little bit more worried about it, then I would, but for the base, I'll just glue back. I promise I won't copy all of it. They'll never know. Yeah, I gotta change it just enough, so you don't think I've cheated. Just change a few things. Put Teostra on the board and just got to deal with it. Surprise Elder Dragon fight. It's fun because he hasn't fought Teostra. He wouldn't know what to do. Joke's on him. He should have done his homework. Let's see, got a chainsword. It's against sustained hits packed. Makes you sustain 1 on 5 up in combat. Oh, I'm sorry, can't go wrong with the humble bolt gun. Yeah. It's just kind of boring. Nobody's playing it. I know, there's no reason to. Literally no reason to. Not yet. Not yet. That's BS. I can't do that. Nikki with experience and traumatized stare. Oh, it can. It can. Oh, it can. Alright, let's get a backpack. We have a choice of backpack, but they look identical. So I guess we'll go 140. Maybe the other side's a little different. 140. I will be the pioneer, that's right. They'll be copying my homework, chat. They're gonna copy mine. They're like, wait, you gave it a power fist and a tentacle? I'm like, yeah, man. They're just like, okay. But you know you can't. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I don't think I want the Space Marine helmet. We're gonna go for 118. Try and keep the Ultramarines out of my army. Unless they're on a base. 118. Wait, teach me. Teach me to get good? Wait, what are we getting good with? I want to do the combat patrol? Wait, are you painting? What's happening? Will, let's back up a step here. What is happening? Just do it. You're already good. You just need to do it. You just need to take the photo, put it in the Discord, and then start building. And if they're already built, you can start painting tomorrow. That's it. You're good. That's how you get good. By doing the thing. You are good. If you have painted the model, you are good. Or if you are about to paint the models, then you're good. That's it. That's it. Who else is ready to start tomorrow? Once I figure out what my silly Helbert can take, I think that's probably where we're going to start. While I get the rest of it airbrushed up. Probably where we're going to start. Wifey's sick, little man's napping. I have several Virtus Praetors to build. See? See? Now's the time. I'm rude for all of you on the sidelines, says Dee Dee. Dee's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Dee Dee's got other projects that I'm excited to see. See, Dee Dee believes in you. I believe in you, Will. You just gotta throw it in and do it. I have too much hobby ADHD to hard focus a combat patrol box. That is why it's a challenge. Yep. That's why we here. Oh wait, I wanted the special backpack. Can I not do the special backpack? I think I have to steal the. Okay, I'm gonna save this backpack for someone else. I want the icon for my sergeant duder because it makes it easier to find on the table. Okay, just kidding. We need 113. Should build your custodies with me. More challenges being thrown out in the chat as we speak. If I can't find this backpack in the next like 10 seconds, I think we're done here. They're mostly built, just not painted past the base coat. Where the heck is 113? 137. I'm not even seeing any close to that number. 133, unless we are misnumbered again, which possibility is high. Because that looks like 133 to me. Possibility is high. I don't see a 113. Alright, chat. I'm about to just throw in the towel on this. I don't know where this backpack is. I'm finding literally every other backpack. I don't see 113 though. Pizza first, then we get to hobbyists. Let us hobby until dawn. Let's go. Thus ends the build stream. Today's news: woman goes mad over missing plastic backpack. Just knowing that we've already had misnumbered things, I'm just like, I don't even know if it should be that number or not. I don't know. I don't even know, chat. That looks like it to me. I'm taking it. If it's wrong, who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Alright, now I want my cool chaos icon. I'm gonna go for 134. 134. It's like Slam's here. I can almost read his sass in that statement. Hopefully everything going well for Slam today. And the work. Oh, Life in Madness. If you try the challenge, I will also hop in, or we can both sit out. Putting fate into the hands of Will. Bad news, chat. I took my cereal out of the usual spot on the shop shelf. It's the wrong cereal. Oh no, I'm sorry. Cereal tragedy here in chat. There's a lot happening in chat right now. We've got challenges going down. We've got me actively losing my mind. We've got cereal. I don't even know what's happening anymore. What if I fail, though? Well, then you have whatever you got done. Done. That's literally it. What if you don't fail? Follow this thought process with me for a moment. What if you don't, and you have a full army, or full force you can play games with? How cool would that be? I think that'd be pretty sick. What are the consequences? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. You just have a chance to get more stuff done. That's it. Oh. Yeah, But think how cool it'd be if you got it done. You have a force to play with. You know that you could knock out a combat patrol in a month? Chat's on fire. It's okay. Will's the only one roasting over it. Exactly. It's all good. Do nothing. Nothing will be done. Try, and if you don't make it, you have something done. Yeah, you will have progress, at least. Even if you don't make it through the whole box. Which is the point. That's why we're here. Yeah. Cool. Looks weird without pauldrons, but that's our next step, I think. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to track you down. Be like, where are your miniatures? No one's going to be mad at you, no. Tell me you had traumatic events having your childhood and horrible consequences without telling me you had it happen. No. No one's going to get mad at you. You just might have slightly more of your army together. It's not like she'll deny me my commissions, and Scott will withhold his custodies from you if we fail. Probably. Probably. There's only one way to know. No, none of that's gonna happen. None of that happens. You just get more stuff done. That's it. Alright, and we need one from here. Need a 27. It's the first one I saw, so we're going with it. Let's go! Yeah, just make sure you get your before photo in. And then, for those working today, you can build in Prime today. Painting starts tomorrow. But let's go. Yay! None of that will happen. Ooh. I'm excited to see at the end of August how many miniatures are done. Exactly. We did it. We got him. We got him. What if I do starter box? I'm going to say executive decision because I don't want to discourage people from painting. Like, obviously, if you want to hop in, I think you should be able to hop in. If you can find something of similar kind of miniature size. I don't want it to be I painted 5 miniatures when the rest of us are painting like 30. If you can find something of a similar size, then hop on in. Like, I think it was Big Boss. Waztec had bolt action, but it was a similar size as a combat patrol. I think that makes sense. Yeah. If the amount of minis and work is similar, I think that makes sense. I have to build 35 Navy guys and Stars Riders now. Thanks, Will. Did this backfire, Life of Madness? Did this backfire a little bit? Amazing. All right, here is our aspiring champion. Is it the optimal loadout? No idea. Is he cool looking? Yeah. Yeah, he cool. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I'll decide the rest of my homework when I get back from picking up Big Stompy Knights. So wrap up. Enhance. We built half of a Hellbrute, because I can't decide what loadout I want. We did build this guy. 1 completed model. 2 completed model. 3, Sensor Guy was fine. But Book Boy is a pain, and I have to get his book on. And then, yeah. I think the rest of the Legionaries will be easy. I'll just do basic loadouts. And then the Havocs, I'll have to decide loadouts too for all the heavy weapons. The Sisters of Silence are so tiny, they're small, yeah. There's only 5 of those, right? I finished the combat patrol I bought months ago. Hey, nerd, carry my books for me. Exactly. This poor dude. We'll get it figured out. It connects to his back really weird. Okay, chat. I'm going to wrap up here. tomorrow we'll be back with something. I don't think the Emperor's Children will be ready just yet. It may honestly be finishing up Salamanders just so they're done. Or if I get some of the Seraphon airbrush today, it just feels like a little bit of a stretch. So it may be Salamanders tomorrow and then Seraphon. So we'll have something Warhammer tomorrow. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. Let's see, we'll do the things. If you want to read up on the starter box challenge, it's in the Discord. I also have my socials. I posted up Gunborg from Kingdom Death. If you want to check her out, she is in there. And then YouTube. I think we're going to do another YouTube stream on Wednesday. So if you guys want to catch us over there. Thank you to everyone who has been watching VODs and coming by the streams. Our watch hours keep ticking up, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hang tight. I'm going to look for someone to raid. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.